Right guys, welcome to part 4 of the board game tutorial, I suppose, and we've gone from this, which was a simple idea, to, ta-da, this, which is still just a little rubbish. No, it's actually coming on quite good now. I finally finished the dice in the middle after much hard work. I've figured out how the diodes would go. Decided on only having 5 in a sequence, but so could have done a 6, but the board isn't actually that big to begin with, so I think if we had 6 we'd get around a bit too quickly. Oh yeah, and other changes I made was I put 8 LEDs in each sequence now instead of only 6. Well, I say I put them in there, I haven't done them all yet. I still got, where's my little list somewhere? I don't know. I've still got a few to do, just say that. Yeah, I've got 4 sequences left to do. Just putting in 1 extra green and 1 extra red. So as it goes good when you press the button. As you can see, when I press the button, sequences go on the outside, and as you've seen then, there was no actual dice rigged up to that sequence because, like I said, I haven't done it to all sequences yet. I've done it to, well, there's 5 sequences on the dice and I've only done them to 1 sequence each, so basically there's 5 sequences on the board and there's 7 sequences I need to do it to, I think 7, because the other sequences, 2 other sequences, maybe 3 it's going to be, I don't know yet, turn blue and yellow instead of green and red, which is like that then, which means that's going to be the ones for like miss a go, and the blue one's going to be miss a go and the yellow one's going to be swap places with the other player, something like that. So first and last place swap places. And that's going to be, so they don't really need a dice sequence joined to them, so so far I've only done it to the 7 that I've got joined to the red and greens. But like I said, it works quite good. You do your dice roll, if it goes on there. Now it's like showing off, what's going on right. So you get a 3 and you're on a green, you go forward 3 spaces. If you get the 3 and you're on the red, you go back 3 spaces. Like I said, blue, freeze, miss a go. Yellow is swap places, first and last place, swap places. And that's about it, is it? No, actually, I did actually change the value of that capacitor there to a 2.2 microfarad. I can't remember what I had in there. It was something like a 1, or no, I think it was actually less than a 1. A 0 points, I can't remember what it was. But that was cycling through pretty quickly, the lights. I did actually like the way it cycled through quickly, but then at the end when they pause, if you notice, you press it and they pause for a bit like that, and you can check out the dice and the colour on the outside to see what you're on. But when I had it faster, it goes off too quick, and you sort of don't get, unless you're really quick, you don't get really a chance to sort of have a look properly what colours you're on and what dice says. So I toned it down a bit, the speed, made them a bit slower. I suppose there must be a way to do it to have both, but it's alright, just slowly press it. And bam, bam, number 2, damn, on to 5. Nah, I mean, I'm gonna at some point paint it, of course. Paint it up. I've got some ideas for that. Just some little ideas I've been sketching. Like sort of nuclear type motifs and stuff. I think they're calling it something like nuclear countdown, I don't know, something like that. Maybe you need to get to the end first to turn off the nuclear counter or something. Yep. Something like that, I don't know. We'll get to it. Oh, I don't do anything planned, I just do it as I'm going along. Sorry about the noise in the background, that's my washing machine again as usual. So this is all kitchen table type of stuff. And basically if you want to see the wiring on the back, see if I can do this still plugged in. There we go. There's all the wiring. With the dice and whatnot. With the back of the circuit board soldered up nice. Now I've got the wires caught. And surprisingly, all the time I've been shifting these wires back and forward. And as you can see, one's got caught by there. I've only had one wire rip out on me. It gets a bit tired on the joints where you bend it back and forward. So, and there you go. It's a battery compartment I made. Battery out of the back. Out of actually the top of one of these batteries. You just take it off. I'll show you it now. Take it off like that. Actually take it off the top of the normal battery. It's just something else I saw on someone else's YouTube channel. You solder some wires to the back of it carefully because it melts the plastic sometimes, but usually you get away with it. It hardens up again and it's fine, like the plastic. And then I usually use the back of the battery there if it's a good plastic one like these. I like to nice flat little just make a sandwich with some hot glue, and there you go. It's nice and neat. Nice one that. Of course I'm going to take this off again at some point. I might make it longer because I've got to put the on off switch in there. I haven't put in there yet, but got some ideas floating about the game. See what happens. Maybe I'll have some wireless charging by here at the end of the game, and a little LED in the counter pieces. So when you get to the end, maybe your LED lights up, or something else happens. Maybe a magnet on your thing and a magnetic switch inside, which causes something else to happen in the game. Maybe it causes all the lights to shut off, so you beat the nuclear countdown. Here you go. Move this tablet there. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. That's all I got to say about that so far. I just need to get to doing more soldering now. Carry on with it. So I'll see you next time in part 5, isn't it? Yeah. So long.